Hey guys, Archie Luxury here on the Archie Luxury Show. Come on and chat and talk watches. Let's run the intro, guys. Hey guys, Archie Luxury on the Archie Luxury channel. We are broadcasting live and we are opening up for callers. That's right, guys. Come on the stream and chat. Come on the stream and chat to your pontiff. What do you think, guys? How does that sound? Do you want to come on and chat with your pontiff? What do you think, guys? You want to come on and chat? We can talk watches, talk life, anything, anything interesting that you guys want to discuss. Let's have a look here. What's going on in the world of whist watches? And who have I got here? Plastic Lives. Hey, Plastic Lives. How are you?
Plastic Lives. Plastic Lives.
Oh, Plastic Lives. Sorry.
Can't stay long, mate. I'm still in my hiatus. I just wanted to continue.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
I just wanted to offer my continued support to you and your show, and I hope you're doing well. And I'm glad Sirocco was on last night, and I hope he doesn't think that I was enabling Narc because I was chatting with him on a stream one day. I mean, God forbid, enabling Narc because I was talking to him, and now Sirocco's gone and left the Bluesy Brothers Club. I mean, my God. Wow.
What's happened? You know, Sirocco says to me, he goes, "Oh, come on, Arch, stay a bit longer."
All I did,
Stay a bit
all I did was
longer.
stream with Narc, and he's calling me an enabler. I don't mind. Narc's all right. Narc was making good money for you. What's wrong with Narc? I mean, I told Narc not to go on with those gags. I said, no more, mate. It's done. I stood up for fucking Sirocco, and now I find out he thinks I'm enabling Narc, and he's left the Bluesy Brothers Club and all this shit. Mate, I thought we were all mates. I like Sirocco. I thought we were friends, and he just fucking ghosts me. Like, fuck. You know, it's hard, isn't it, this YouTube business? It's hard work.
Fuck. It's
Sirocco's a star. He's a bona fide star, and I like him. And I want him to be our friend, our Bluesy Brothers friend, and now I find he's disappearing out of our group. He starts calling me names like I'm an enabler. I like streaming with interesting people. I told Narc when enough was enough, please don't do that gag anymore. He's, and to his credit, Narc stopped, and you had a word with him. So we did what we could to stop that bullshit. And I think I've done everything I can to show that I'm a friend of Sirocco. And then I find he's left our little group, and fucking, it's like he's blocked me on WhatsApp. And what the fuck have I done? I've done nothing wrong.
How do you mean he's blocked you on WhatsApp? What the fuck?
You know, when you go back to WhatsApp and you just want to communicate, and all the messages are gone. All the messages are gone.
But his image is there or not?
Nothing.
Okay.
What the fuck did I do? I thought we were friends.
I must admit, you are. I don't know how to put this politely. You are an acquired friendship. Okay.
But we were friends. Like he had the inside gag on the joke about the fucking hourglass, the gag on that. He knew all that. You know, he kept his mouth shut. He knew all that. He had all the gags.
Yeah,
he knew all the stuff that I've been up to when I was trolling you. You know, obviously you know all the stuff now because I fucking told you. You know, but like and we were mates. And I thought I like to think of him as a friend. I like Sirocco. I really do. And the amount of times we streamed on the dungeon together. I'd come and jump on when he was on. He'd jump on when I was on. We had each other's backs. All I've done, apparently I'm enabling Narc because I stream with him. What the fuck? What the fuck?
I don't know.
Hey, if you're out there, Sirocco, I like you. I really want. I hope we can prepare this. I want to be friends again.
Can I ask you something? Do you think it's too much? Am I doing too much streaming? Like, I'll be honest with you, it's starting to make me insane.
Listen.
It started. Go on.
You've got to do what you want to do. It's like you say to us, like I'm on a self-imposed hiatus, okay? I've reinvented myself. I'm killing off Hype Freak. I'm becoming Plastic Lives. Plastic Lives, whatever you want to say, I don't care. Plastic's gone. Poway is the new plastic. Hype Freak's gone. Now it's Plastic Lives or Plastic Lives, whatever way you want to interpret it, okay? I'm out, but I need a break. I need a break from all the madness, the politics, the craziness. I need a break, right? Everyone does.
Sure.
The reason we have to take breaks is because we don't get paid for this.
Mm-hmm.
My energy, my effort, and everything has to go into my job and my family, as you know. This is your job, right? So, but you got to ask yourself, do you want to put in? I put in, including travel and all the work I do, I put in about 12 to 14 hours a day, right? Every day. This whole summer break, school holiday, I haven't had one day off except for Christmas, the public holidays. So I've worked all the fucking time.
Yeah, I know.
Do you want to do that? No, I'm not looking for a medal. I'm saying, do you want to do that and make it a full-time fucking 80 or 60-hour week job? Or do you want to have a lifestyle that gives you a beamer, lets you look after your family and your wife? You're not pushing yourself too much. You're basically semi-retired. You're living off, your talent as an entertainer. Plus, obviously, you get some gifts, donations, and live the lifestyle. Call yourself semi-retired. Live the semi-retired lifestyle. Enjoy life. Don't be in the rat race. So, if this is putting you in the rat race, pull out.
Don't do that.
Don't do it. Be happy. Be content.
No, I know. You're right. Actually, you know something? For somebody, you have fucking nailed what you've said there is so fucking true. If you're not happy, it doesn't feel fun anymore, does it? Hey?
No, mate. I come on to support you, and obviously we have our ups and downs, but that's all fucking It's all theatre, you know. A lot of it's theatre.
Can I ask you something?
People don't know that we rehearse these wars. We rehearse these wars to the fucking letter. We go through, like, we rehearse it, and we plot it, and we plan it. And Sovereign writes the scripts. If people knew that, how detailed our scripts were, they'd be amazed. Absolutely amazed.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Absolutely right. I think you've nailed it, okay? You have nailed it, okay?
What do you want from me, Archie?
Where's the super chats gone? Super chats are very slow
today. No one's
today.
going to chat when I'm on, mate. I'm fourth, fifth, sixth rate.
Yeah. Watch Nicholas. Nothing. Hey, Plastic. Watch Nicholas is there.
Oh, he's a great guy. I love him. He's such a good guy. He's such a good guy, man. He's so good. He's a talent. He's a talent. He burns for his art. You know, he burns for it.
He burns for what?
His art. His art. This is his art. This is his craft. He burns for it. He fucking dies for it. He's amazing. You know?
Sure.
Amazing guy. Amazing guy. Loves you.
No. Hey, watch Nick. Can you come on? Can you come on? Watch Nick. Can you come on? And we got a super chat. Turtle Knight, $3. Sirocco is a good guy. I retract that absolutely. Thank you.
I love Sirocco. Always have. Sirocco, always will. Yes. He's always taken all the gags like a champ. The latest thing was fucking horseshit. What he went over and over and on, and it was wrong. And I told.
Can I ask you something? Yeah. Do you really think my marshmallow's safe? Is that what you think, really?
What's that? Well, someone had to say what everyone was thinking. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Did you see it getting taken onto the truck?
No, I didn't see it.
Didn't you see the video? Can I show it to you now?
I couldn't watch. It's so hard to watch. I don't want to go down that road, man. It's very hard to see this. It's. Right. I pray every day when I'm praying for my family, my kids, and all that, and I say a little fucking snippet and say, and hopefully Archie's watches will come back to Archie. I honestly do. Just a little tiny bit, you know, because no one deserves that.
All right, thank you.
Even at your worst, you don't deserve that.
No, that's true, actually.
Thousands would disagree. You know, you've had your wars, but you're a charming cunt, right? And the thing is, even with the viper eyes and the meanness and taking it to the street and telling me you wish I was a cripple and all this sort of shit, I still like it. I still fucking actually, I like you more. The more cunt you've got in you, honestly. The more you got, the more that
I understand. I understand. I wonder sometimes how this stuff is going. You know, I kind of wonder, am I having fun still or not?
Look, you're building a community. You know, you've got the JJ tribes, the tribes of JJ. You got those tribes, right?
Look, I can. Oh, we got Powie. Powie's on. Hey, Powie, how are you? And we got Dodger on. Hey, Dodger, how are you?
Oh, Dodger.
Hi. I didn't
Dodger, please tell Sirocco to stop. You know, stop all this nonsense. We're mates. We're supposed to be friends. Come on.
What nonsense? Sorry, I missed something. Hang on.
Well, apparently, I was enabling Narc by streaming with Narc. And so was Archie. And Sirocco got the shit, and he left our Bluesy Brothers group. You know, he also, it's like he's blocked me on WhatsApp. And I've never said a bad word against him. And I fucking stood up for him. And I just don't get it.
He's not said anything to me about that.
He's a mate, you know.
No,
I miss him.
Okay.
I miss him. I like him. I miss him.
You know.
I miss him. He left the Bluesy Brothers group.
He was on with us. He was on with us just a day or so ago, wasn't he, Archie?
He left the Bluesy Brothers group I created for all the Brisbane Bluesy Brothers.
When was that?
He left it about a week ago.
But he's been back on since. I think
the group, the WhatsApp group, the friendship group I created.
Okay. Well, he might come on because he was on the other day.
realise I do really like him as a friend, and I want to stay friends with him.
Well,
and I enjoyed our lunches. I really enjoyed our lunches together. Had a great time. He's a good man. I wish nothing but the best for him.
I'll text him.
Yeah.
I'll text him now. Ask him to hop on.
I can't string too much longer. I'm actually on my self-imposed hiatus. I broke my own rule coming on tonight, but I had to say my piece. The one thing I always have to do is to say my truth. You know?
Okay, I'm asking him. Hop on, your friends would like to talk.
Ask him why he left the Bluesy Brothers group.
Well, yeah, I think that's something that, if he comes on, just discuss it when he comes on. Rather than me, as a third party, talk to him via text. It's always better to
I thought you guys were like yin and yang. I thought you guys were like, Siamese twins. So what he knew, you knew. I didn't know there was any.
Maybe he told me and I forgot. I easily forget things. Like I've forgotten how to set my Pepsi. I'm hoping Higgins is going to come on in a bit and teach me how to set it again.
You get your Pepsi at retail?
No, Mrs. Dodger bought it, so she paid the piper.
Okay, because I was a little bit jealous when I thought, for a while there, I thought you got it retail. I thought I was a little bit jealous.
No, there's no chance. See, the thing is, I mean, I would never want to buy it retail.
Archie, do you get jealous when you find out people get them at retail? I fucking do.
I could be dead before I got it, I'm glad she bought it, but I could be dead, waiting for the AD. So
that's how I look at life, mate. Like that's what I'm saying. I want to rebuild my friendships with Sirocco,
Yeah.
Hi.
Because we could all anything can happen to any one of us, and life's too short.
Yeah, exactly. Our age, well, my age, Sirocco's age, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Archie, I've only broken my self-imposed hiatus for you, mate.
Archie, are you okay?
I got to tell you something there. Hey, Dis, what are you doing here, man?
I came to help you.
Archie, you're frozen on the screen.
Hey, sorry. Curly Q2, $5. May hype freak be gone forever. May plastic lives endure for many moons.
Thanks,
Amen.
Curly Q. Yeah, this is plastic
Amen.
lives is my latest creation. I don't know where it's going to take me, but plastic lives. Or plastic lives. Hey, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. I don't care.
I was trying to say lives.
Look, I can't stay long. Honestly, I have to go. The self-imposed hiatus won't be in hiatus by itself. I have to put it back there. Okay, listen, Archie. Keep up the good
thanks
work.
for coming on, man. It was good to get the flow, the mojo going.
Morally, Archie, you know where I stand with you. You're in the right.
Tell me this: Do you think
I
am streaming too much? Do you think I'm streaming too much? 7 days a week, I'm streaming too much.
You've got to stream 7 days a week, but what you've got to do, instead of saying per day, you've got to come up with a number of hours. So what I would do if I were you, I would say you're a part-timer. So I would say for you, your total hours per week that you want to work on the streams live, you've got to cap it at 30 hours. Now, that might be 7 times 3 or 7 times 4, 7 times 3 with a couple of 2-hour shows. But, you've done enough of these shows now to go, what's the best balance, right? So maybe you do every day the main show, and then you do a couple of 2-hour shows for half the week, maybe going from a Thursday up until a Saturday night or whatever the prime time is, just to capitalise on the prime time markets. The other side is the pre-show is not a bad idea. So sometimes I look at the competition and they start earlier. Maybe instead of doing these nighttime ones, you just start earlier. Maybe you just get up and start at 7. I know it's hard with the kids, but they're getting older. You don't really have to – you might not have to be dropping them at school much longer. When that all finishes, maybe you can do a couple of pre-shows where you start earlier and you do like a 3-hour block and then have a half-hour break and then do another 3-hour block.
You reckon so the competition, what time are they starting?
Well, say you start at 9, right? I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure they're coming on about 7. I'm talking Aussie time, right? So
Fuck, they're coming on at
maybe-
7?
you could do that. You could do that. You could do 7 to 1 o'clock, right? That would be a 6-hour block. And you could have a break in the middle, take 10 minutes here and there, get the flow going. And then you could just say, that's it, hand over to the dungeon. And then maybe that night, if it's a big show, you come back on for a couple of hours to get the Aussie audience. But you cap your hours. So instead of saying you do it every day, where you're doing this 4.5 hours a day by 7, say I'm going to do 30 hours a week. And this is how I'm going to do it. And just cap your hours. So when you've done your hours, that's it. You pull up stumps. You don't do it. And then you can start looking at what's your hourly average rate. What are you making per hour? How many hours do I need to work a week to make what I need to make? Like that's how you can start to do it.
What do you think of the other side slaughtering us on certain days?
I don't think it upsets me in a way because I can't believe that many people fall for that shit. Find that stuff as entertaining as I do, but then you can't tell another man what should entertain them.
You can't compare yourself to other people. The problem is, he's going to have they're going to have good days, and I'm not him, and he's not me. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And,
it's now a different show. Your show is not his show. His show is not your show. Like as much as we like to say it's a copy, it's not. It's not. His whole style is different. Some of the things are the same, are direct rip-offs, but the way he's incorporated and the way he strokes the egos of people, it's all different to you. It's just totally different. I see what you're doing, though. You are trying to unite the tribes. You're trying to bring different groups behind you. I think that's a good idea. I get it now. I understand. I saw a couple of good quotes over the last few days, and I understand what you're trying to do. I think it's great. But ultimately, for you and your own mental health, I think you should cap your weekly hours, and then if you've done 3 hours one day, then you might want to do a few next. But once you get to that limit, then stop. But if you come to the end of a week and you've got 10 hours to spare of your 30-hour allowance, do a massive 10-hour day. That's what I'd do. I wouldn't be acting like I wouldn't be committing yourself to a nighttime show and then gradually pulling back and going 2.5, 3 hours to down to 1.5 hours, and then it just looks like you're not interested at all and your heart's not in it.
Yeah.
But giving yourself a number of hours, I'll go down that road, and then spread those hours out.
Sure.
Because you do 30, but say you do 30 hours streaming, right? Then how many hours on average do you do of just making vids? 5 hours? Probably 5 hours a week, just making vids.
Yeah.
And does that include post-production?
Yeah, one take, Archie, so that doesn't matter.
Exactly. So there's 5 hours, so 35 hours. Now, another 5 hours would be phone calls, appearances, interviews, right? And then you got another lunches, meeting fans, all that sort of stuff, right?
Yes.
So you're putting in about 50, 60-hour week as it is.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
Anyway, got to go. Look, I've got to jump back into my shell. Have a great stream. Diz, Dodger, take it easy, guys.
Take care. Take care.
Peace. You have a super chat.
Super chat. We've got a super chat from the original OC. $5. Thanks to Tanzil, Sirocco, and Tanzil for the watch talk yesterday. You have a great team, Paul. Loyal and dedicated. Cheers. Thank you.
You have GMT.
We got Mr. GMT here, $5. Arch, you got a lot of people behind you that respect you and really want to support you. Don't ever forget it, brother. Stay sexy.
Stay sexy, GMT.
How are you going, Dis?
I'm okay, actually. I'm better than last week. So that's
Let me
good.
say to you, Dis. Yeah, I have ups and downs in this. I have really bad anxiety at the moment.
Really? Right now?
At the moment, I'm actually quite good, but I wake up in the morning with anxiety. I remember the collection I had. It makes me really upset that it's gone.
Do you have things to counter the anxiety, like
Like
medicine?
what? No, I don't. No, I don't.
Okay, I want to tell you a few things. Okay,
Sure.
I think that, and I'm saying this, I'm being
No,
completely
please.
honest with you.
Please. I'm asking you because I wanted to know your perspective.
I think that you and everyone will agree with me. You have a special talent. You're an
Sure.
entertainer. You have lots of
Sure.
charisma. You're funny. You're knowledgeable.
Sure.
But you have lost your zest. You know what is zest?
Sure. Yes, yeah.
I think when I watch you today, opposed to when I watch your old videos before the streams,
Yes.
I see a little, flashes of Archie Luxury, but I don't know. I mean, I see Archie, but I don't see Archie Luxury, if that makes sense.
Sure. I understand.
And people, again, don't take it, personally. But
Yes.
people, like, for example, Poway, is a very smart man. He comes and
Yes.
says, blah, 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 but he's actually very smart.
Yes.
And he gave you very good advice. And I think personally that you thought about it like 2 hours and then it went away.
Yes.
I think that you have so much support. You gotta take yourself in your hands and do something, change something. Okay? Maybe you need to see a therapist. I don't know. Maybe you need to, go on a vacation.
Sure.
But like now I'm speaking to you and you're on another window and you're saying, sure, yes, sure. And you gotta engage in the discourse.
I understand. OC, the original OC, $2 meant to thank Tanzil, Sirocco, and Dodger. Thank you, the original OC. Your super chats are greatly appreciated. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying, Dis. It's a hard thing. The streaming is a hard business.
Yeah, but you've been doing it for what, 5-6 years already?
Yeah, but never as full on like I do it now.
Okay, so maybe you need to reduce the quantity and up the quality. Get better content. Get from Theo and Harris. I mean, you don't need anyone actually. You can do it yourself. You remember when you, like, a few months ago, you were doing that 1 hour solo with the suits and everything? You remember?
Yes.
That was wow. I mean, everybody said that you get raging reviews. You have it in yourself. You just need a push. Someone needs to push you because you're like, you don't care. You're indifferent. And I'm saying that with love,
Yeah, I know what you're saying. How are you going? Tell me this. Hello, Jonathan Quayle. How are you?
Hey, good midday. It's noon in Germany. Hello to everyone. This nice pajama.
Thank you. It's not a pajama, but thank you.
I like it.
Hey, Dish, you're copying me drinking soda water on air, Dish.
Wow. Okay.
No.
Guys, I have to be quick and just allow me a general sentence, Archie. I would like to support you more than I can. At the moment, Mrs. Higgins is totally against that I'm coming on your stream because she's afraid that the same thing will happen with you, just like with the other channel I'm trying to help, and then I'm getting slandered. But I try to deal with that, but don't take it the wrong way when I don't come.
No.
I try to make it possible.
You cannot possibly come all the time. I completely understand.
So, but I have been called for an emergency.
Oh yes.
We are here on a channel where we don't do shit for free. So Dodger needs my help. So to consult an expert, he has to do a super chat with an extra fee for a one-to-one consultation.
Oh, me? Spend money?
Of course.
Oh, I've lost a fly at my wallet. Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Blackmail now it is.
We're not doing shit for free here. Come on.
Okay, true. Hang on, that means I have to go back to YouTube.
So Dodger had an emergency and he called me and we said that we're going to do that live on air, how a professional sets up a GMT Master. I'm pretty sure you know it, Archie, because you're familiar to them, but our friend Dodger is new to the hype pieces.
Yes, our friend Dodger.
So Archie, just a general advice. Listen to this. I think he gives you sound advice. I know that it's difficult, but Mr. GMT said it right. You have a lot of people supporting you, so never forget that.
Here we go. Turtle Night, $3. Pepsi Nub
Pepsi noob fee. That is, I like that.
Very cool indeed. Don't drink the sanitizer. No.
Yeah. So I have to tune in when OC had the conversation with Dodger and Sirocco.
Yes.
Dodger,
yes.
What did you talk about?
Oh, they were talking about watches. I hung on a bit and I left, but then it all created a big controversy. And I think in the other show, Archie, you'll have to tell me who's allowed on and who's not allowed on the show.
Dodger, 50 Polish Lizotto. No.
There you go.
Thank you very much, Dodger. So his hype piece has been running out, and he asked me how to set this properly up. So Dodger, what time does your watch show?
It's saying now it's the 14th. Yeah. Hang on. I'll show you. Hang on. Oh dear, get this right. Hang on, press that. See, it says the 14th.
Okay. So what you do is now unwind the crown, pull it to the far out position.
The far out position.
Yes. Okay. And then you dial the time over 12.
Hang on. I'll get my money's worth here. Pay 50s. What even?
Yeah, that's true.
The Undertaker, $3. Let's go to bangers, Archie. All will be good. Thank you, The Undertaker.
Okay, I'm pulled out to the last position.
The first thing that I always do is you turn the hands now over 12 and you have a look if the date changes or not.
Okay, going to over 12. No, it didn't change.
Didn't change. Okay, stop at 3 o'clock.
Stop at 3 o'clock. Stopped at 3 o'clock. Yeah, 3 o'clock.
Very good. Now you go to the first position.
Right, this really screws me up. Okay.
And then you dial the hour hand until it's the date of yesterday,
hang on,
which means 15.
Is a winding position. Hang on. So you're saying the second position?
Say it again.
It's like we can push the crown. So you're saying pull it out one from the winding position?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Got you. One out. Yeah, one out. Now what do I do?
1 second. I'm now confused. Okay. So now you go now you dial until it shows the 14th.
Well, it is the 14th.
15th.
Now.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I was going to say
date of yesterday. 15th.
Oh, right. The big hands moving, jumping in and out. Okay.
Yeah. So does it show the 15th?
Yeah.
Then you have to move over 12 again and set it to 3 o'clock.
Huh? Move past the 12 again. Oh,
yes. The date doesn't change. That's what you told me.
3 o'clock. Yeah. So it's the 15th at 3 o'clock. Yeah.
Okay. And now you dial the hands over when the date changes.
Hang on, do I pull it out to another position?
Fully out.
Right, now fully out.
Do the date change.
Yeah, okay, I'm fully out, but it's just jumping an hour on the full out position.
Really? No, then it's not fully out.
Oh, hang on. Bloody hell. This is nuts, this is.
That's why we
Oh,
charge
right,
the fee.
yeah, it wasn't. Yeah. So, what do I do now?
No,
it's a
so
15th.
now go over 12. The date
Oh,
change.
God. Jesus. I'll stick to my mud master. And... Oh, I'm over 12, yeah.
Date changes correctly.
Yeah.
And now you go to 12:06 and your watch should be set.
Oh, shouldn't I go past 12 again?
Yes, of course, because it's now past noon.
Yeah.
Otherwise, your date changes at noon and not at midnight.
So what is it, 12:06 now, is it?
12:06, 12:07 now.
Okay, right, 12:07, and then that's it, yeah?
That should be it if you didn't screw something up. So show me the watch, because your 24-hour hand should be now at the bottom. So at 12. Yes. Got it. 16th, 12:07, 24-hour hand. Correct.
Are we done?
Yes.
Good.
I think so.
With all due respect, that was like a very boring section of the
Yeah,
stream.
riveting, somebody said, yeah.
It was. But
We need to do it
it
in
was
the
50
background, not
slotty.
at the stream. No, we need to entertain people. We don't.
Yeah.
We don't. We don't speak about what we'll do in the stream. We do it on the stream. Okay.
But
Look,
I have to
Archie-
explain, Dodger, because next
now.
time
Archie is
he's
in another world.
next time his watch is running out and he's gonna call me again.
I paid for my time, Dis. I paid for the time, man.
Don't take it personally. I'm just saying. Like,
No, it's all good.
For Archie, like Archie right now is not with us. He's in another world.
Yeah, Archie is
Archie.
checking emails or his shares. Archie, are you with us?
Hey guys.
Archie,
Yes, sir.
blink if everything is okay. Blink twice if you need help. Okay, good.
Hey guys, it's great to have you here. I got to tell you, there's been some. Did you get Dodger's GMT sorted out?
Yes.
What did
You
he
didn't
say?
get that.
Hey, Dodger. I remember he pulled it out, but he hadn't pulled it out far
Yeah.
enough.
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I'd
Usually-
pulled out
Usually,
position.
if you do that, somebody's getting pregnant. But here, it's only a watch.
Yes.
Oh, dear.
This, what's going on in your world? Tell me this. What's happening in your world?
I'm more concerned about what's going on in your world, because it seems like you're in another world.
Yeah, no. Look, I can only do the best I can. Okay. I'm walking every day. I do walking, exercise.
That's good. That's your health.
I do
Okay.
walking. I also I find sleep good. I like sleep. I don't have any trouble sleeping, which is good.
Okay.
Is it easy for you to go off bed?
Yeah, I find because thinking too much, I get tired. You know what I mean? I think that's the problem too, Dis. Do you get you think too much, you get really tired, your brain runs scenarios. I'm like a 386 that's running all these mass calculations. You know, Higgins, like an SX with a mass coprocessor.
Yeah.
A 386 DX.
But if you're running like a 386, you're running really slow. But I'm afraid
I don't like that. I'm from the 286 days or an XT 8088.
You know what I'm afraid of? That I'm gonna dream next night about this pajama. That is my fear.
They're not pajamas. That's
Higgins, you know. No, chill. Sorry, no. Forget it.
Tell me. I'm in a good mood today.
No, I mean, you're German. You're making jokes about pajamas, you know.
Oh, this? Where'd you come up? Oh, come on,
hey,
man.
This.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah.
We could also talk movies and that. You know,
I'm
that?
Jewish, you know. Yeah, we could talk movies. Let's talk movies.
A serious man. Is that? Have you seen that movie I told you about?
Which one?
Departures, the Japanese movie.
Not yet. Not yet.
How about that other one I told you? Norwegian Wood.
Not.
Da,
It's
da,
depressing.
da.
It's depressing,
Sorry?
man.
Sorry?
Depressing.
I like a movie where in the first 5 minutes someone commits suicide. Okay? Okay?
Okay, yeah, come on. Good energy. Come on. Come on. Open your cameras. Come on. We need cameras. We need cameras open. You know that.
I like those sort of movies. I don't like,
Yeah.
A Serious Man. I like the ending in that. Did you?
Of course, I liked everything about it.
Larry,
Yeah,
would be a good
Come on,
idea
read
if
it.
you come down for your results now.
come on, read
Super
the
chat.
super chat. But with
Plastic
excitement.
Lives, $2. It's the Benny Hill Show, and here's our star, Benny Hill.
Thank you. Turtle Knight.
Turtle Knight, $3 for this to undo one extra button on his PC.
There you have it. This.
There we
Don't
go.
call them pajamas.
Call it whatever you want. We just want Archie to reignite and go back to good old Archie, right?
So Archie, what happened to Hype Freak? Has he converted now? He's changing his username more than I change my underwear.
Yes. Yes.
He opted to say hello to Sirocco, but I don't think Sirocco's around because he's not even picked up. He's not even picked up my text to him. So he's a busy boy, though. I know he's a busy boy at the moment.
Yeah. Talking about busy boys, guys, I have to leave because I'm quite busy today as well. It's a Monday. A lot of my agenda. Nice talking to you. And
Hey, by the way, let me say a very special hello to Mrs. Higgins. Can you please send her my regards and tell her that we only have good things for her husband? Okay.
I'm going to play her the clip. Okay.
Let her know that I have an Asian wife myself, and I know her concerns, and just tell her I will be looking after you. Okay.
That sounds good. And be
nice.
warned, if Mrs. Higgins is after you, you can ask Tim Wright how it feels, and it's not a pleasant feeling.
Oh no, a good Asian wife will look after you. No, I completely.
Absolutely.
Okay,
guys, I have to leave. You have a good day. Oh, Plastic, love you.
Oh, Higgy, love you too.
Yeah, but I have to leave, unfortunately. Bye-bye.
Cheers. Bye again. Bye. Thanks for the help.
Archie, I've just come back out of my self-imposed hiatus.
yes.
Archie, I need you to run a poll. Can you please run a poll? Is it Plastic Lives or Hype Freak? I need to know. What does the crowd want, Pontius? Do they want Barabbas or Jesus? Who do they want?
Maybe they could super chat the answer. That might be better, you know?
Yeah, super chat would help.
I'm torn. I'm conflicted. I mean, part of me feels Hype Freak. Another part of me feels Plastic Lives. I can't ever go back to plastic because Poway is a new plastic.
Hey, I want to tell you something, Dis.
Yeah.
What time is it now?
In Israel, it's 1 p.m.
Okay. How would you feel about if I commission you to 5
Yeah.
1 hour appearances?
Appearances,
Yes.
not streamed run appearances.
Oh, you're running the show.
Oh.
How do you feel about that?
When in the afternoon? In the
Mr.
noon, or-
GMT, we got Mr. Sexy. Hey, Mr. Sexy, how are you?
How you going, boys? Can you see me?
Yes, we can.
Hey, stay sexy.
Stay sexy, brother. What's been going on?
Hey, GMT.
Why is everyone so fucking miserable?
I don't know. It's just the energy isn't here. It
Yeah,
lost
it
the
all just-
energy.
yeah.
It
It
all
just
sounds like
died.
he's all big.
GMT.
He's all had a big,
G-
massive fucking wank, and he's all
GMT.
fucking done.
GMT, it just
Sounds like
died
a
the
weight.
moment you hopped on the stream.
What's
I
that?
got to tell you something. I actually got an
The
idea.
energy died when you jumped on.
I got an idea. I want to get this. I
What?
want to commission this for 5. I want to commission this
1 second,
to
boys.
run.
I'll be back.
What do you think, this? In the middle of the day. So it's not like it's weird time.
Yeah,
What do you think?
I think we can talk about it. Yeah, we will not
Archie,
negotiate
this
this
is
on air. Yeah,
Yeah,
No.
you want to negotiate this off scene, man.
yeah, that's the problem. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I think this, I could honestly get this happening because I think you got some good energy. You know what I mean?
Thank you very much.
Can you wear the pajamas?
I can wear the pajamas. Yeah.
I like the pajamas. This, what I like about you is you are actually a very sane guy.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can see this is going to work.
Mhm.
I like your energy, man.
Yeah.
Archie, can I give you some word of advice? Archie,
Here we go.
Thank you.
Mr. GMT's on. Hello, Mr. GMT.
That's the way to do it. What the hell, man?
Hey,
I come on in.
sexy.
Stay
Archie,
sexy, boys, man. You
a
guys
little bit
gotta
of advice
really
to you,
liven this
Archie.
shit up.
Yes.
You want to scare
Don't
people off,
be-
or you want people to stay? Seriously,
Archie,
boys.
don't be the businessman. Just be Archie. You're not a businessman. You're not an employer. Just be Archie. Stop. If you want to talk to Dis about things about working, talk off screen.
Yeah.
No one wants to hear that shit.
It's okay.
That's
I
so
want to help
true.
him because he's a good guy. I love him.
Just
okay?
we all know that. But you want to talk about you put a lot of pressure on someone when you say, "Hey, do you want to do this for me in front of the audience?" Talk off screen.
Well, no one's
Come to
watching.
an arrangement.
No one's watching.
Don't tell anyone what the deal is. If he just starts popping up between you and him, no one else needs to know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because we'll just get jealous.
You have super chat from.
Here we go. We got super chats from 1105, $2.80. Archie, should I sell my 5212 to Tan the Man? It depends if you want to sell the watch or not. Look, it's a great watch. Look at on his wrist there, a meteorite dial, day date. Look, it depends if you want to sell it. Tan's a really cool guy. I think he was going to do a swap with the AP.
Is Tan a Freemason as well with Bear? Are they all part of the Freemasons?
I have no idea.
Because all these Canadians, because you know what the Freemasons do? They're all like intertwined and they'll help each other out. So
yeah.
is Tan might be part of it, and he's summons by Bear, and maybe the other Canadians are all summons too. I reckon it's great. And we'll get you over there, Archie. We'll get you in the Freemasons. Before you know it, you're going to have a Pepsi at retail. How good's that?
You're in the Masons. It didn't work for you.
I've never been a Freemason, man. Hey, who said that line? I wouldn't become part of any club that would have me as a member.
Yeah.
Woody Allen.
Yeah.
No?
No.
Groucho Marx. Groucho.
No, someone else said it. But anyhow, the important thing is, I got to tell you guys.
Yeah.
This is a great segment to have. This is a great segment.
What segment?
What segment are we talking about? What are we talking about?
What are you talking about?
You know what? I want to talk. Let me say you something. Dis
Yeah.
movies lately, right?
Yeah.
Who's Mr. Bojo? Who's that?
Mr.
Be
Bojangles.
careful.
I don't know.
Hello?
Hello, Archie.
It's okay.
Hello, mateys. Good day, mother truckers.
Hey, Mr.
Hello.
Bojangles.
Old chap.
How's it
What's
going,
going
mate?
on?
Dodger,
Hey.
yes. Dodger, we're going to organise a cool party meetup in Newcastle, aren't we? Yes.
Jolly good show we are, old chap. We're going to be meeting up in Newcastle town, aren't we? Yes.
Yes, go down to Newquay and sample the sights and sound and the birds of
Well, we're going to have Jolly
amazing.
Japes all around, chap.
Bojo, Bojo,
Yes,
did you
yes,
see?
yes.
Did you see our mutual friend there, Lord Sturdy Danny, got himself a new bluesy?
Oh right, I need to see what that's like.
Oh
You
yes,
already
he's
had
been.
one
He's
before.
always been. He's been
Did you-
flashing that around. He's been flashing it about. Yeah, the
It's
lad.
same
The lad
same
has
as
been
yours,
flashing it
Arch.
around now.
Same as Archie's. It's a great watch.
Well, Bluesy is of course always an iconic watch. It's iconic.
It's a beautiful
Yes.
piece.
Of course, for a Tory, it's the perfect choice. Blue is the perfect choice for a
Almost
Tory.
as iconic as how we've screwed up the NHS, don't you think, Dodger?
Well, that's how you make money for bluesies. You take it away from the poor and you buy bluesies. You buy bluesies.
My bluesy.
I feel like I'm on the ABC.
It's great. This is great fun, man. I got to tell you, I like the virus.
Oh,
I
I
don't
love
know.
hanging
Mr.
around
GMT.
you plebs as
I saw
well.
a really nice watch on Vintage Watch Co for Timely. It was a 34 mil Oyster Perpetual from 1965. Is Ronnie's selling
Is
it for under $5,000?
Black dial? Was it a black dial one?
I think so. Has Timely already put a hold on it?
No.
Oh, Mr.
Okay.
GMT, do you think I'm sexy?
Of course, everyone's sexy, man. If you're around my
Everyone?
vicinity, you're sexy, man. Everyone that's
Oh,
around my vicinity is sexy.
Well, I think
Don't
you
ever
just have
forget
that effect on people, but
If you think
I
I'm
like hanging
sexy,
around
yeah,
you. I love hanging around you plebs. It's good fun. Good to be in touch with the people on the ground.
That's the way to do it. To stay sexy. Stay on the ground.
Better be on the ground than under the ground, eh, GMT?
Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
That's for sure.
Mr. GMT,
I
It's
mean,
a
you know
long
what?
time.
Yo,
Mr.
Yes, my
GMT, I
man.
wanted to ask you something.
Yeah.
Tell me this. You now have got your day date.
Oh, what a
Right.
beautiful piece. What an amazing watch. Wow.
It is.
there we go.
It's a great
You haven't
story
stopped
to it.
resting now.
That's just
Yeah.
amazing. That's an amazing watch.
I got to tell you, what I really admire is that that's a watch that has been a dream for you. That's not about other people want this hype shit who've been in the industry for 5 seconds. This is a watch
No, it has been a
you've
dream.
wanted
It's
for
been a
years.
dream for about 20, close to 20 years. No,
Wow.
actually longer than 20 years.
It's amazing. It's
Yeah,
amazing. Wow. Beautiful. What a piece.
So
I really love your
He's
collection, Mr. GMT.
I love it. It's so
thank
good.
you, my
so
man.
cool.
Really good,
I
appreciate
love
it.
it.
Look, I don't really have many high pieces, but I've got what I love.
You've got an amazing collection. I saw the review. It was amazing. In the context of the review, I thought, yep, this is so you. So you, GMT. It
Yeah, I
really
don't know
was.
I don't know whether plastic is being real or not, but
No,
No, it's
he's
just
being
real. This is
sarcastic. He's being
what am I, top
sarcastic. He's
liver?
being
Top
sarcastic.
liver? Come on, come on.
You know,
Beautiful.
I love you, Plastic. You make me
Beautiful.
laugh, man.
Beautiful.
You got an awesome sense of humor.
Beautiful. It's beautiful.
You put a smile
I
on a
love
lot
it.
of people's faces, believe it or not, Plastic. You should be proud of that, brother.
he
Life
does.
is
He
for
does put a
living.
smile on a lot of people's faces. That's so
He
true.
does.
Life is for living. Death is for
Definitely.
dying. Remember that.
That's right. A long time dead, my friend. Long time dead. Short time alive.
Archie, go and cut down those nooses you were talking about the other day. I don't want to hear that talk again. All right?
Yeah, man. I heard it when I heard it a few weeks ago. I almost fucking
That talk
dropped to the floor.
wasn't good. That wasn't good.
It wasn't good. I got really upset. Really, really upset.
I'm still upset.
Yeah.
I've got wiping tear stains off my pillow now, thinking about it.
Yeah, it's not good, man. See, you guys, see,
I
Ash,
know
what you do. See what you do to people, man. See how we react to how much we care about you, the way that we feel about you, man. Do you see that? Do you
I
understand that?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. Next time I won't say it. Okay.
Yeah, it's not about. Don't even think it. Nothing. You just think about how lucky you are to have people around you like us. Just remember that.
Pretend it all just it didn't happen, and pretend it just all a figment of your imagination, right? Your life starts now.
11.05, $2.80. Hype, baby. When are you buying an El President?
Oh,
He
yeah.
doesn't need a president. He got the
I
sub.
want
He
to.
got the sub.
I got the sub.
I'll be honest
Yeah,
with you.
I
I think you've
It wouldn't suit him.
really reached. By the way, Dis, I sent you a WhatsApp. Can you see that?
Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
No, I'm content with my collection. It's not as organic or as natural or as down to earth as GMT's, or it's not that. It hasn't got the character of a GMT collection. It's a sterile, boring hype collection. I get that, but hey, it's mine. It's mine.
But wait a minute.
It's mine.
Hang on. Did you get what you loved? Did you get what you wanted?
I got what I wanted, and now I got what I wanted. I never really loved any of it. It's just what I wanted. I wanted it. It's like it's
you wanted it, and you made. That's what life's all about. You want something. You said go and
it's
go
the
for
want
it.
that Archie spoke about. He said you got to want what the other fikers can't have. I never forgot that. Hoard and possess.
You've got a absolutely sensational and next level collection, man.
Please,
and never forget it.
please. Look, it's not as organic or as natural as yours. Please, come on.
Mine is what's it called? What do they call it? They were calling it I heard them writing it in the chat. It was a budget collection.
No, please. Yours no budget collection. Look. You and Timely between you have got an amazing organic natural collection, right? You and Timely.
Hang on, wait a minute. Why are you involving Timely in this? What's Timely got to do with anything?
You guys are buds. You're good mates. You're like the Greek versions of the plastic and salt. You know what I mean?
He's Italian. He's Italian, man. He's Italian.
Well, I'm a statey. I'm a statey, and Sob's a private school. It's yin and yang, but we make it work. We're mates. And
look, can I tell you something? Jokes aside, plastic. I consider you a mate. Honestly, jokes aside.
I like you too. That's why I will never ever block you on WhatsApp. No matter how jealous I get of your reviews and of how many all the nice things people say about you and all the smoke they blow up your ass, I'll never get jealous or block you. Unlike Sirocco, who blocked me and left the Bluesy Brothers group. Now that hurts. Sirocco, if you're out there.
Did he block you? For real?
Yeah. He blocked me and left the Bluesy Brothers group I created for all the Bluesy Brothers. And by the way, Danny, I'm inviting you to that group. I'm going to put Danny in the group now. Hang on. I've got to put Danny. I can't put him in the group. I'm streaming. Yep.
Did you put the Undertaker in there?
I don't have his WhatsApp details. If I did, if look, Undertaker, if you're listening, I'd love to add you to the Bluesy Brothers group. Feel free to reach out to GMT. And if you want, I'll add you to the Brisbane. I might even rename it the Australian Bluesy Brothers group. Okay, but it's up to you. I think he might be watching GMT, but if he is, and you've got his details and he's happy to pass them to me, I'm happily going to add them.
I spoke to him earlier on. He was in the chat. I don't know if he's still there. He might have gone.
We're mates, but it's being mates and being comfortable to add WhatsApps are different things. But if he's happy to, I'm happy to add him to the Bluesy Brothers group.
Yeah. He was there, so I don't know. He might have left.
No, we had a good chat about it, but that doesn't mean, I'd love to add him. That'd be great. And I hope Sirocco comes back too. It'd be nice to have
Super
big
chat.
Bluesy Brothers.
It'd be very nice to have
lunch.
Sirocco back. Super chat 111105. Archie, how much to block original OC for life?
Oh shit, that's a lot of money.
Call a friend. How much?
$1,000.
Hold on, 1 minute. About
Archie, these are what you got to run polls for. Archie, you got to run polls for this.
I think wasn't the conversation. This is the problem I had. I got in trouble again for vote stealing. Isn't OC now banned by the bear or something? You'll have to tell me
Well,
who's
the problem,
banned.
50,000. I got to be honest with you. The thing
50,000.
about OC is, if I went on Timmy's
50,000,
channel, would I be
Jesus
allowed
Christ.
to drop comments? Would I be allowed to drop comments if I went on Timmy's stream?
Why don't you find out? Why
But
don't you
hang
go
on,
and
wait a
find
minute.
out?
Has he,
Good
listen,
question.
you know what you can make? You can make a rule. If he wants to write a comment, he has to super chat. That's the only way you can have a comment.
Sounds good to me. That GMT, perfect compromise.
Yeah,
You know what I
think
mean?
that's
That
Bit
way
of
you
genius,
benefit.
actually.
That way you benefit from it.
yes.
True.
True.
Totally
Why would
agree.
Bear? Everyone's talking about OC being on the show, which meant ratings obviously were good, and you would have made some money. Why would Bear want to ban him from the show? I don't get it, Archie.
It can be a bit cantankerous. Okay,
Who Bear?
he's not. OC's not really your friend. Okay, he's out
Oh,
here.
but there's a lot of people in the streaming community like that. You know what I mean? You just got to be able to see through it.
You know, it's very hard. Okay, it's very hard. Okay,
We're
I
all
know
a
you
bunch
got.
of
You're trying to please a lot of people. I get it.
it's difficult.
Plastic.
I get
We're all
it.
very
Plastic.
It's difficult,
Archie's got the Undertaker's number. Plastic's got that. And Plastic. Archie's got the Undertaker's number. Just get it off him.
Yeah,
Oh,
but if only if
Yeah,
Undertaker lets me do it.
No, he
Yeah,
just told him in the
Undertaker.
chat. He just said it in the chat. You can see it. He said it in the
How
chat.
come
Okay,
we're so
Archie.
f- how
Archie,
come
can
we're
you
so
send?
fickle? I don't understand. Everyone's
Archie,
so
can
fickle.
you send
One
me
minute-
the number and I'll add Undertaker to the Bluesy Brothers group? Is that all right?
I don't think you can hear me. I can't hear
Sure,
me.
we can do that.
Yeah, we can-
Yeah. See,
Are you
No
saying
one can
something?
hear me.
Is ABC saying something? I can see it moving, but I
We
can't
can
hear
do
it.
something.
No one
We
can
can
hear
do
me.
ABC.
Are you saying
No
something?
one can hear me. You can't hear
It's
me.
not ABC.
Hello, hello.
What are you saying?
hello.
What's he saying?
can hear
Can
ABC.
anyone make out what he's saying? You can hear him.
I can hear him slightly. He was very silent.
Yeah, I know. It was
It
really
wasn't ABC.
strange.
It was an imposter. It was an imposter. It wasn't him.
It wasn't him.
Not his voice. Not his voice. It's similar, but it wasn't his voice.
Okay.
It's not him.
I can't tell
Hello.
anymore because I can look him up.
Guys, can you hear
Hello.
me?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
now
we can hear
perfect.
you.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Why are we all such a bunch of fickle fikers? 1 minute OC, yeah, he's okay. Next minute he's public enemy #1. Higgins was the same thing. Now everyone's okay with him. I mean,
It's him.
what's going on? What's the deal?
Well, with Higgins, it's our enemy's enemy is our friend.
And okay, and OC.
Yeah, it's not quite. He's sort of on the other side. He's never really been on our side, has he?
No, Bear was talking about a couple of days ago. Yeah. We like him. He's welcome anytime. He's not a bad guy.
I think the problem is that Bear kind of sees that these guys here are just trying to pull our streams down. They're not really trying to help us do well. They're out to, they're not here to help us. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Well, maybe the answer is that, as GMT said, is that certain people, if they want to talk, the super chat. I guess then if a super chat, they'll be welcome on the panel because they're contributing to the channel.
Yeah.
Then that way, things are, it balances the equation. Maybe that's the way forward.
That's how I see it. Look, I'm no Einstein, but if there's conflict, the best way to do it, and you don't want to have conflict, that's the best way to do it. If they want to super chat, do it that way. They can super chat and ask the questions.
Yeah, absolutely. If your questions are important, then they can be backed up with a super chat. Like me, I just paid my money to get the watch set, so I paid the piper and got my watch set.
Wasn't it 0.000 pounds or euro?
0.00.
No, that was £10. That was 50s. What is £10? It was £10. None of these $2. That was proper money. None of these $2 super chat. That was a proper £10. That was.
I was it?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
didn't see it. Sorry. I didn't see it. I'm sorry. My apologies.
I ain't cheap when it comes to me pontiff.
No. Well, you're not. You're far from that. I know that.
Archie, me pantif, man. What go on, rude boy?
Don't talk to me, Charlie, little pickney boy. Shut your mouth now.
Oh, here we go. Here we go, boys. I got no idea what you guys just said.
Come on.
ABC.
Yeah, I can't stay long. I've got to go back into the hiatus. Duty call.
Come on, you love being here. Just stay on. You love it, man. You can't stay away.
Is that a challenge?
You love it, man. I'm just telling you the truth, man. I'm not saying anything. You love it here. You love this channel. You love coming on. You got the hype pieces. Just enjoy yourself, man.
What's the iconic song that begs people to stay? I'm trying to think. And we need to sing that song to Plastic.
Shout to the top! Da 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 da. Shout to the top.
That's like the minor strike.
A good song, but it's not that song. Which song?
That was
I want a
Style
song
Council.
that pleads
Style
to
Council.
Plastic to stay and not leave. What's the song?
Paul Young. Come back and stay.
Paul Young. I don't remember that one.
You know, Archie, you know what it's like with me, mate. I have to go into my self-imposed exile occasionally, you know?
You do. You love your
Hang on, wait a
exiles.
minute.
You know what I mean?
Why do you like exiling yourself every time?
We can't overexpose
I
plastic.
enjoy it. I enjoy it.
So he leaves people wanting more and more. That's what he does. He's smart. Very smart.
But they end up wanting less and less.
Nah, man. Bro, you remember when you left right after the robbery, right? You should have seen how many people were friggin' asking for you. It was ridiculous, mate.
Fake robbery.
I was
Fake
fucking-
robbery.
I was unbelievably
knew-
shocked at how many people wanted you, man. That
if
was
you
so awesome to
knew-
see.
Who's that? They wanted who?
Plastic.
What?
They were
If you
asking
knew
for
how
Plastic.
traumatic that
That's
was,
asking for him to come back.
if you knew how traumatic that was for people who actually, okay, that was bloody traumatic. I can only imagine how traumatic it would have been for Sirocco as well, given, you know, he was sort of there the night before and you know, and he got to see all the beautiful watches, and I've seen all those watches, you know, beautiful. Fucking traumatic. It's like we lost our own, you know what I mean? It was terrible.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was so close to home. Like Archie said, this is a small town. And you grew up in Brisbane. You grew up, it's like a big country town, you know. I'm not saying you leave the doors unlocked, but you just don't think this shit will happen, you know. You just don't. Honestly, you don't. You just don't.
Is it bigger than Summer Bay?
It was horrific. It's like way bigger than Summer Bay.
Is it like the surf club being raided?
It's like this. It's like a bunch of hippies moving into the surf club and trashing the joint, taking all the cigarettes. It's terrible.
Can I ask you a question, Plastic? Did you go and see the robbery when it happened? After it got done?
No.
You go and have a look?
I couldn't. I couldn't. I reached out to Archie. I rang him. I sent him a couple of WhatsApp messages. He knew I was there for him, but it was hard, mate. Like, it was hard. I mean, how do you talk to someone? It's like someone's lost a family member. It was terrible. I mean, what do? You say you're there for them, but how can you actually help? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
It's hard, man. And what do you say? I mean, how do you offer the support to someone who's going through that? You know what I mean?
Well, the thing is, it's really not. It's never happened to this extreme before. See, that's a problem. So we don't know. None of us knew how to react to it. None of us knew how to react to this.
No one knew, right? But no one knew. Are we being targeted? Is there a gang out there who is just targeting YouTube? Like, who knew? Who knows? We still don't know if there's people out there watching. And you've said, you know, a few things about your collection. I'm not going to repeat GMT, but if someone was, you know, just be careful. That's all I can say, man. You know, just be careful. You don't know.
Don't worry, man. I'm fucking extra careful. Extra careful. Yeah, I think most of us are. I think most of us are. That's
and Archie said that to me as well, you know, like he said.
No marshmallow safes, please.
Be careful, you know.
Archie, Everyone does
Anyway,
what they think is possibly safe for not only their staff, their family. You know, we do whatever we can to keep our family safe and our valuables, right? So there's certain circumstances in life that we can't control. Doesn't matter, regardless, family or valuables. It's just the way life is, unfortunately.
JB, I don't think I did this one. JB,
Nope.
€6. Arch, none of the panel members go on the other side yet. OC is always trying to get his foot in the door. Wake up.
Did I tell you that OC reached out to me through a third party, Archie, and offered to pay me $5,000 a week to stream on the other channel? Did I tell you that? No, well, it didn't happen. I was just making it up.
Make it smaller. Make the amount smaller, and I'd believe you. Make the amount smaller.
If he offered me $5,000 a week, I'd probably do it. Sorry. I mean, who wouldn't, right?
Yeah, I don't think that would happen. That's crazy money.
Yeah, I'd do it. I'd do it.
Yeah, I know that. Listen, if OC's listening, and you can come up with
somebody's just blocked him, so I don't know. He's just been
an
blocked.
ironclad contract for AC3, $5,000 US a week. All he's got to do is just stream. Mate, Archie, come on. You can't say no to that. What if they made you stream 12 hours a day, though, like in a freak show?
I think the other thing is, too, you know, I think I might be needing to... I might be streaming too much. Because I used to do one show a day. Remember the days I used to do an hour?
I remember one show a week.
I remember when you started. Yeah, one show a week. That's what I remember. One show a week when you started.
Yeah. That's
and then you did the half-hour shows, and they became 1 hour daily shows during COVID, and then they became, obviously, you were devastated when you lost your friends.
It was two shows.
Losing your... See, the last time I saw Archie this devastated as what he was a couple of months ago was when he lost his friends, when he lost Blue Shirt, the log droner, and the bearded lady. When he lost those three, and I'm not going to make up a funny name for Blue Shirt out of respect because everyone loves Blue Shirt, but when that moment, I never... Archie was devastated. Even I was jumping on early days trying.
I know you were trying to help me out,
and you know, I mean, Jesus Christ! I mean, what have I got to offer?
That's
YOLO.
Plastic. That's that's the Christmas when he was all alone, and I jumped on. He had no one there, and that was the first time I ever jumped on.
Yeah, that's
because
exactly
he had no
right.
one. He had no one, and I jumped on to, just to give him a bit of company and support, because no one else would. And I was, and honestly, I told you this, Arch. I was fucking terrified. I didn't know what to expect.
I'm pretty tame guy.
Yeah, but first time streaming, you don't know what you're doing. It's all nerve-wracking.
To be fair, mate, but to be fair, nothing much has changed.
Oh, now I don't care anymore, man. I just jump on. What the fuck?
Yeah, but you still don't know what you're doing.
It doesn't mean I never said I knew what I was doing.
I know what I'm doing. I'm just having a bit of fun with you, mate. It's all good.
I don't know what I'm doing. That's the truth. That's not a lie.
No, but Archie, like I came on, I helped you. I made the remember I bought the Beamer, and then we did the Beamer video, and we did the comparison videos with the 41 and the 40. So I was helping a lot then, and
no, you have.
But you were devastated, mate. You were, mate. When you lost those guys, you were as devastated then. I'd even argue a little bit more because you lost Mark. I know how close you are and fond of him. You were, and that I could tell that cut you deep, mate.
Oh, look! It always cuts deep when you lose friends. When friends, someone who you thought is a friend leaves you, it fucking hurts big time. I mean. You've had a lot of experience with that as well as I have, it's fucking hurts,
So Sirocco's left me now. It's devastating,
So did you get a divorce? Are you getting a divorce to Sirocco? What's going on?
He left the bluesy group. I created the bluesy group, and it was a fun bluesy group. We were all going to get together and have lunch next time he could come down. And he got a bee in his bonnet about something and left the group.
Okay, be honest. Cut the bullshit out. What exactly happened, man? Seriously, for him to leave, something must have happened.
He thought I sided with Narc, but I never did. And every time I spoke with Narc, I always said to Narc, mate, what you doing?
Drop it off. Don't fucking push this thing. Narc pushed the envelope
I told him, you heard me tell him to stop. You heard me tell Narc to stop. I said, enough's enough. It's not funny. Sirocco's a mate. Just no more of this shit. I said that more than once. And for whatever reason, I think because I was just streaming with Narc, he got the shits. You know?
Oh, really?
But I like streaming with Narc. That's funny.
Hang on, wait a minute. Is he that sensitive?
Well, no, Narc is just an Uber wind-up merchant, right? He will.
Yeah, he is an Uber wind-up merchant. That's putting it mildly. You know, he tries to wind me up at times, and I've had to bite my tongue at times. I thought,
Are we talking about Sirocco or plastic?
No, we're talking Narc. Is it Uber wind-up merchant?
The anarchist, as I call him. I call him the anarchist. The anarchist. Yeah. Mrs. Dodger told him yesterday because he was shouting at the pontiff. Can't be shouting at the pontiff.
Anyway, guys, this exile isn't going to exile itself. I really have to go now. I'm back on my hiatus. It's been great talking to you guys. I think we can all agree that the GMT has got the greatest collection of watches any of us have ever seen. It's a very humble working man's collection. It's organic. It's beautiful. It's thought-provoking. It's thoughtful. GMT, we love your collection. I wish, honestly, I wish I had.
You know what he's doing now, Archie? He's mocking you. You know that, right?
Good night, everybody. I'm going back into my exile.
Love you, Plastic.
See you in 5 minutes, Plastic. See you in 5 minutes, mate. He'll be back in 5 minutes. So, if anybody's unsure, CB, somebody has permanently banned the man now. So, no more OC. Somebody's banned him.
I think the problem is OC kind of overstayed his welcome. You know, he's very condescending. You know, he kind of very corporate-y. Yeah, we're here for you. Yeah. But, you know, it fucking hurts when the sides have different rules. You know, there's different rules that they have there. And look, I tell you what, the other side, they do things differently to me. I can't do things the same as everybody else. Okay, that's just I'm not young, hip, and fashionable. You know, I'm not. You know, I don't do the edibles. I don't do the. You know,
exactly. That's a different thing.
I am what I am. You know what I mean. I can only try my best.
I'm not young, but I am hip. All right.
Yes,
I'm putting it
you
out
are
there.
very hip. You're very.
And I'm not young,
hip,
but I'm hip. All right.
You're not just hip. You're you're sexy. You know that.
See, hey, you're learning, Arch. You're learning.
And I love your enthusiasm. That's what I love about you is your enthusiasm and your zest for life. You know.
Oh man, you have to, man. You have to.
That's the thing I love. I love.
Once,
you have a good, positive outlook, and fuck, what's, you know, we're only here for a short time, and I got to tell you, I enjoyed talking to the professor. He's pretty fucking inspiring.
He's an intelligent man. He's a very intelligent man, man.
You need to listen to what he said. You need to actually listen to what Professor said to you. Think about it.
No, he said what he said. Well, the thing that really stuns me is he said that life is full of events which don't go your way.
Correct.
And you've got to deal with that. And,
absolutely. We all do. The thing is that we all do. We all do. If you keep looking backwards, you'll never move forward. And you'll just be miserable. Yes. And then that misery will spread out to everybody else and everybody around you. This is what you don't want to happen.
No, that's exactly it. That's exactly it.
You
That's
just
why we
switch
try
people
and
off.
come on and keep you happy.
Don't like negative, miserable people. You know, it's a fact. They tend to stay away from negative or miserable people because they want, you know, they have problems in their lives. They, you know, people come here to get cheered up.
Yes,
Super
good
chat.
point. Super chat. We got a super chat here. CB $5. OC is so boring that he could still have a use. People like to turn on the other channel to go to sleep with his boring presence.
Oh, CB.
Look, I think we were good intentioned. We try our best, and I think
the
that
thing to take from this is if people are coming on the channel just to cause division and cause problems amongst people within the chat and upset them, then, you know, the moderators, you know, the people with the wrenches should realise that and actually deal with it, you know, be it timeouts or to whatever level they want to take it. I mean, we just need to take the negativity out of the show that we've got here, bring that back the positivity and try and get some energy again. And just move on and do your own thing, not try and be a Timmy, not try and emulate what he does. Because we can't. I mean, we're not, you know, you're not a 30-year-old kid or whatever old he is, you know, flying around, being able to fly around Miami and do shows.
Well, the one thing you can do, you can make your hair blonde if you want.
Yeah, you could do that. You could try
You can do that. You can try that.
do a Timmy. There'll be free blondies then. I realize free blondies.
CB $5. Too bad somebody banned him. I love to abuse him in the chat. Remind him how boring and insistent he is. He's not banned on the dungeon, is he? Just banned here.
Whoa, why are you sounding? You're sounding very off at the moment. I can barely hear what you're saying.
Yeah,
He's not banned here. He's not banned on the dungeon. He's just banned on this stream, isn't he?
Yeah, he just got banned, possibly. So, yeah.
You banned him, Dodger.
I don't know. It was, I don't know.
But it doesn't matter because I think it probably was a good idea anyhow. You know, he was just too friendly and nice.
Hang on, wait a minute. Can someone explain to me exactly what he was doing? Because I'm confused.
Nelson Oliveira, $10 Californian. Archie, you need to show a day You need to show a day to build your collection. You can do one show a day when you are satisfied. Sorry, you can do one show a day when you satisfied or 65, whatever comes first. Has 2 shows a day helped? Has 2 shows a day?
He's asking you, now that you've started doing 2 days, has it helped instead of one? The one that you're doing. Is it helping at all?
Yes, it is.
Well, then, there you go. There you go. Now, back to the OC thing. I'm a bit confused, right? So everyone's losing their shit about OC. What exactly was he writing for everyone to lose their shit? That's what I want to know. Because I don't read the chat, so I've got no idea what he was writing.
He's very sarcastic. He's working the leads.
But hang on.
He's very subtle, very calming, being a friend. He has a very subtle mannerism. He's read a lot of books and studied a lot about people and how to work with them, to understand them and actually manipulate them in a very quiet and polite, very nice sort of way. But the guy at the end of the day has got a lot of money. So he can afford to super chat every time he wants to. So either, I guess either super chat or not have him on at all.
Okay. I'm just, okay. If you guys say so, I don't know.
It's just the feeling I get from the chat. It does wind a lot of them up. They see him and they actually believe that he's here. And I would tend to agree. He's here to.
At the end of the day, can I just say something? At the end of the day, if the chat's not happy, and they're getting upset, that's the last thing we need. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the last thing that Archie needs. He doesn't need that at the moment.
Master A sums it up. Yeah. Stop complicating. Yeah, he's working the leads. Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
Okay.
Thank you, Master.
But apparently they've gotten all the leads. So I don't know what leads he's gonna get. What else is he gonna get?
Oh, I don't know. There's 2 or 3. I don't
That's
know.
that's what I've heard anyway. So
Sovereign, yes. This is the general opinion of everybody, really.
I'm just trying to get a grasp on how everyone's thinking and how they're feeling. That's all.
Yeah,
Just
but
trying to
to answer £500 Curly, yeah, he was here, and yes, I was on. But him being on the channel the other day just caused more problems and more problems for everybody. So.
CB, $5. He did not study shit. He does it. He doesn't have that much money. He has a middle class marketing job. He thinks he is smarter than he really is.
Okay, yeah.
And we got Turtle Knight, $3. Mr. GMT believe T's apology. Will believe anything.
So, in other words, I believe you guys. There you go. Thank you for that, Turtle Knight.
We believe in GMT.
Guys, I'm going to go to bed soon. It's nearly 10 o'clock in Oz. Do you want to keep it going, Dodger, or do you want me to turn the switch off?
I've got it. It's 1 o'clock, so it's lunchtime. You see if I don't eat straight my insulin screw.
All right, if you want to shut it down, I'm going to go to. I've got to go to sleep anyway. I'm going to work, so.
Hey, that's
I'm all good. When you're ready, Arch, I'm ready. Put it that way.
Yeah. That's okay. Hour and a half, I think, is good. You know, I don't want to. Sirocco says, "Oh, go for 2 hours." Go, but the thing is, Sirocco says that, but he's not in the morning show. You know. It's,
just go as long as you fit. You know, don't make it too much like hard work. You know, if you otherwise you're not going to have any mojo. Just cut it off when you've had enough, Archie, because it's getting late at night for you.
Yeah. I mean, look, I think it was nice. Actually, I enjoyed today's show. I would have liked to have talked to Dis a bit more about some movies.
Let's talk about movies. Half an hour.
I'm going to go to bed now, Dis, but tomorrow, can you come on and talk movies?
I'll do my best.
What sort of movies do you like? Do you like action? See, I like thinking movies. You know, I like a movie with a suicide in the first.
I like gangster movies. I love gangster movies.
I like all movies. You know, I don't discriminate any genre. If it's good, then it's good. You know. Yeah.
It's been a good show. I enjoyed the show today, Dodger. How did you find it?
I found it, to be honest, it was a bit difficult. You know, you haven't quite got your mojo running. You didn't seem to be.
Oh, that's okay. It doesn't matter.
Can I say something? You were a lot better. You were a lot better.
Yeah, thank you.
Only when I came on the first time, it was like you just had a big, massive orgy or something, and you were all burnt out, and you couldn't go any further. That's what it sounded like to me. But now, after when I came back the second time, it was like, yep, you had your energy back, you got it all back, and ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
And you know that's what it sounds like. He's all burnt out when I came on. Even when no offense, Arch, when you read my super chat, it was like, what do I have to read this now? That's what it felt like to me when you read it.
Oh no, I love your super chat.
Yeah, I know. It just felt like there was no energy in it. Do you know what I mean?
It's as if you were somewhere else, Archie. You was just going.
Yeah, it's like exactly that. It's like you're somewhere else when
you're in outer orbit, and we were just wondering, what's going on?
And the only reason why I'm mentioning it, Arch, is because not about my super chat. It's not about just me. It's about everybody. It's about everybody. You know, the other super chats.
No. I understand. Watch Nicholas, great supporter of the channel. He loves me. He always.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then there was talk about him also allegedly doing snaky things behind the scene. What is wrong with us? Why are we suspecting of people? Why are we such cunts? And I mean this collectively, not targeting specific individuals from the panel or the chat or anything like that, but generally people are cunts.
Well, you pretty much nailed me.
No, you are
No.
you are the most kindest, good-natured people that I know, from what I know of you, and I think everyone else can also say the same. So forget that. But it's just that politics is the same politics happens everywhere, be it in a company, be it in a hospital, be it in a school, be it in a religious institution, be it in the corridors of power. The same, you'll always get a passive aggressive one. You'll always get the maverick. You'll always get the one who's trying to please everyone. You'll always get the one who's trying to be sneaky and snidey and snaky. What's wrong with everyone? What's wrong with humankind?
Archie, you need sleep, Archie. Go to bed, Archie. You need sleep.
I'm just adding someone to a group. Plastic wanted me to add the Undertaker to the Bluesy group. I just added him. Okay, guys.
Good. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Added. It's very cool.
That was my idea, by the way. He's a top bloke too. He's a very good man.
Undertaker's a great guy. I love him.
Yeah.
I love him.
Very good man.
Guys, I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you so much for coming on.
Okay.
Great.
And remember, stay sexy and always wear your watches, guys.
Come back with some energy, man.
Agreed.
Come back with the energy.
See you later, guys.
See ya.
See everyone.
Bye.
Yeah.